Hi, I'm Karen, and I'm the resident manager here at Trestle View RV Park in Ohatchee, Alabama. And if you're anything like me, you may say, where in the world is Ohatchee, Alabama? Well, it's right between kind of Gadsden and Anniston, about 25 minutes each way, in a quiet community. It is wonderful, and we're right here on the Coosa River. We love being here. I got to thinking that while you may have already seen some of our ads for the move-in special that we have, I thought, you might enjoy seeing this through my eyes and what we get to enjoy here every day. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the camera around, the lens around, and we're going to go outside. I'm going to show you a little bit about Trestle Views. You might want to grab some sweet tea and maybe a cup of coffee or something. It's going to take just a minute, but I think you're really going to enjoy this. So let me turn this around. Okay, you don't want to see my house. Didn't mean to make you dizzy there. Okay, I live in one of the tiny houses here. This is the deck. And I want y'all to look at that view. Would you look at that? I get to wake up to this every single day. Well, sometimes there's some fog. And sometimes we've got leaves, but even when it's winter, it is absolutely beautiful. Okay, before I go back to the right, let me take you back over here to explain this little tarp down here. This is so fun. So our son and a couple of his buddies are setting this up because tonight is the big meteor shower. So they're preparing for that down there. We don't allow we're a long-term park. We don't do overnight or, weekly or monthly or anything. We require a 12-month lease. Most of the people who are here live here, actually. Now, on up the river here is the dam, and I'll be able to show that to you a little bit better in just a moment. But look over here. Do you see that little road? That little drive? That drive takes us right down here to this beautiful lawn by the river. We're up on the bank. Now we're actually situated on a ridge, which is safe if it floods. So do you see the little deck right there? We don't have docks, but we have 3 of those little decks. We call them our sunset decks. And the one that's far off in the distance with the pickup truck, that's our son's truck. That's where they've been catching, that's where they've been catching the 30-pound, 25-pound, 17-pound catfish. So now this is to the left there, you'll see tier 2. And to the right over here is tier 3. I live on tier 3. We also have a camper. My husband and I have a camper right at the end of tier 2 over at the other end of tier 2 right there. So we live out of both of our abodes, if you would. So now here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go over here to the golf cart, and I'm going to drive you down here to the new phase that we have, which is tier 4. Everything is brand spanking new. Now, up here on tier 3, we have a bathhouse that has 4 bathrooms and 2 washers and 2 dryers. And I will let you know, we do not charge for laundry. That, I'm finding out, is huge to everybody. That's just an amenity that we offer. Now, this is going to take you around the back of my house. You can kind of look down tier 3, and you'll see the bathhouse right there as we head on around to the driveway. Okay. Now, hold on for me. I hope this isn't too jostly and is that a word, jostly? And too loud. If you'll give me a moment. Now up here on tiers 2 and 3, we do still have some availabilities. It's just not cookie cutter. Does that make sense? They're not cookie cutter size lots. So it would depend on the size of your camper. Whether it would accommodate you or not. But here at the new tier, these down here are all 40 feet long. The pads are 40 feet long by about 10 feet wide. That's the bathhouse there with 2 large bathrooms and 2 large showers, brand new. They're just very, very nice there. I just wanted you to see the view down here. These are the premium views for the river. Now, we do have one tenant that lives here. We have 3 others that have submitted their applications and are planning to arrive shortly. This is our little pavilion where we have the picnic table. We have little grills that are there, and then we have the fire pit. Okay, so let me just drive right over here and let you see this. Hey, look, let me go to the right. There's the dam, and when they open that dam, those fish come through, and we are getting some whopper size 17-pound catfish, 25, and then 30 pounds. Wednesday, my son caught one. There's our little trestle. Love it. Okay, and it is live. We have a little sweet little train. It's a freight train, and it just kind of lulls you to sleep, you know. Everybody we've shown it to says, oh, that train doesn't bother me at all. So there we are. Now, we do not allow people, the public, to come in and put up a tent or anything like that. We're not equipped for that. We are long-term, as I shared, 12-month leases. We do background checks because we are a gated community and we're so protective of our family here. And I'm telling you, it's the sweetest community, and we just are family. So we're excited about that meteor shower tonight, and you're just kind of getting set up for that. Look at that lawn up there. Great place for the dogs to run. I'm just going to go ahead and share with you, though, while we're talking about it. We're a dog community. We love pets. Our insurance company, however, does not allow us to host certain breeds. You can imagine what those would be. There's no pit mix or, you know, aggressive dogs. But we have a lot of Chihuahuas, and my son has a, there she goes, Sugar, a Great Pyrenees. We have some Labs, just well behaved. They have to stay on the leash and be picked up after, but we've had no trouble at all. So maybe you're like some people that I am being able to, in fact, I got a tour coming in about an hour and a half, an appointment, and I showed it to a gentleman the other day who is going to be coming on board with us. He's from Georgia, and he's like a lot of us, downsizing. He's selling his house. He just wants to simplify his life. So it's a beautiful, beautiful place. Would love to set up a tour for you to see it. You just really need to see it in person and meet some of the wonderful people who are here. We don't hold lots. We don't hold lots. And so you know, if you're looking to do something fairly soon, I don't want to give you the fear of loss, but I will let you know that I get calls every day and I'm showing the property. And it's like all of a sudden people are very, very ready to change and to make a change and come on board with us. So there you go. Thank you for your time. I appreciate your bearing with me while I show this to you. And I would just so love to give you a tour and answer any questions. Our phone number here is area 205-201-1398. You can also see the ads. Now, the move-in special we have right now, these lots right here are renting for $500 a month, and that includes water and septic, and you secure your own power through Coosa Valley Electric. However, we have a move-in special, and it's only $425. All of this solitude, quiet, peace, great fishing, wonderful new washer, dryer, and bathroom, and all of this area, and the greatest friends you could ever want. So that is our move-in special for right now. So please call me. I'll be glad to answer any questions that you have, and look forward to hearing from you soon. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.